Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, SummarizedAI. In our previous video, we got a complete end-to-end overview of ChatGPT, how it works, how to access it, and what makes it so powerful. Today, we are going to talk about in detail for two easy ways you can access ChatGPT. The very first way is through browser, and another way is through API, using API key to integrate with apps. The best part of ChatGPT is it's now available for free in India for 1 year, as announced by OpenAI. Now we can do POCs and create apps. Great. Let's first talk about accessing ChatGPT through the browser, which is the simplest and common way to access ChatGPT. So I will be going to the browser, searching for ChatGPT, or I can search on Google also ChatGPT. And the very first thing, www.chatgpt.com, I will be clicking on this link, and you can see the ChatGPT application got opened in browser. The good part is you can access ChatGPT without logging in, but there is a point to be noted. In that case, it will not save your queries or remember the context of your earlier conversation. On the other hand, if you log in, ChatGPT will preserve your chat history and maintain context across sessions, making your interactions more continuous and meaningful. We can ask ChatGPT any query on any topic and even follow up with additional questions to get a more specific answer. Great. Signing up is also easy. You can use your Google account, Apple account, Microsoft account, phone number, and the email address. Let's talk about some of the features what we have in ChatGPT. So for example, I'm asking here, what is LLM? It will give me an answer. What is LLM? It will explain each and everything. Now, once it is done, I can ask, provide more detail. I'm not saying anything like LLM provide more details for LLM. I'm just saying provide more details. Now it will take the context and it will provide more detail. Okay. Now, once it will provide more detail, what we can do is we can refresh a page. Okay, I got the detail. I'm not logged in, point to be noted here. Okay, now if I refresh this page, you will notice whatever we have entered earlier gone lost. Okay, now if I type, tell me more. Okay, then you see, sorry, could you tell me topic you had like to know more about? Which means the context ChatGPT had earlier got lost. So this is the disadvantage of not being login. Okay. But what I can do is I can go back to my normal browser and search for ChatGPT. Now you can see whatever I have searched here into ChatGPT got stored. Okay. Now if I'm searching here, what is LLM? Okay. It will say this is all LLM. Okay. Now provide more details. It will provide more details around LLM. Great. Excellent. Now if you see, as I'm currently logged in, and if I refresh this page, okay, if I refresh this page, you will see the context is there. Let me refresh it. Okay, I refreshed. You see, I asked this question, what is LLM? Okay, and then after that, I asked this thing. So it has a context also, and it stored the data for me, what I searched for earlier. Great. Now let's go through the UI of ChatGPT. So here we can see I can write a new chat here. So as soon as we click, it will provide a text field, which means a new search we are doing. Okay, and as soon as I search for what is algebra, okay, it will provide those details. Now it will create a new entry here so that we can check by search here. Okay, now if I wish to search my earlier chat, I can go ahead and search for if we click on search chat. Now The library option, if I click on library option is talk about whatever assets I have created earlier. It will talk about that. Now, if I wish to create a separate project, just to separate out the file and custom instruction in one place, I can use project, okay, which is related to that particular work. Now I can explore more things here, what ChatGPT provides, different type of topics. Okay, these are here. Now, apart from this, we have one more thing which is provided by ChatGPT is voice to text conversion. Okay, so if I will click on this particular button and if I will say something, this is this will translate the voice into the text. Okay, that is there. Now, this is the all feature which is particularly provided by ChatGPT. Great. Now, this is not the only thing which we can ask ChatGPT about LLM or mathematics. We can ask anything from ChatGPT. Okay. So let's understand the pros and cons of accessing ChatGPT directly through browser. We have already discussed, but I wish to call out one more time. So the pros is it is super easy to access and no installation required. That's what we saw. We can directly go to the browser and chatgpt.com and we are able to access. Work on almost all the devices. Either it is laptop, tablet, mobile, anything. And also perfect for casual users who just want to chat or generate text. These were the pros. Now we have some cons also. Let's discuss those. It must have an internet connection. If it don't have internet connection, it will not search for the thing. We will not be able to access the chatgpt.com. Cool. Now there are some LLMs available by Microsoft, which is Llama, which we can directly install in our local, and those particular models don't require internet to access the data. Now, apart from this one, we have limited automation as we connected internet. Also, cannot integrate directly into our apps without extra tools. Yep, correct. So these were some of the pros and cons around the ChatGPT accessing through web. Great. Let's talk about the usage. Who all can use ChatGPT? No matter your profession, ChatGPT can act as your assistant, brainstorming partner, editor, student, or tutor. It saves time, boosts productivity, and sparks creativity all at your fingertips. Excellent. Did you know one more thing? Developers and businesses can also use ChatGPT through an API. Currently, I'm accessing ChatGPT through web. We can access ChatGPT through API also, which helps us to integrate ChatGPT with apps, websites, and even automated workflows. Let's see how we can do that. Okay. So for that, what we're gonna search? We're gonna search here on the ChatGPT. Tell me the URL and method and body to integrate chat GPT using API. Okay, let's see what it says. I've just entered the random query. Let's see what it says. It is thinking. Great. It is searching on the web. It is going through the websites. Now it gave us the response. Okay. Now you see here, it has provided the JSON body. Okay. It also provides the URL to search. Okay. And we know we require content type is application JSON and authorization is a bearer token. Great, excellent. Now what we gonna do here is we gonna get our Postman. Okay, we will try with Postman to access the chat GPT using API. We will copy this particular URL. Okay, and we know this is a post request. So let's say post. This is my URL, and in the body, I'm going to take from here till here. Okay. I'm seeing raw, and here I'm seeing application JSON. That's what we saw. Okay. Once we have this, now we require to have authorization. Authorization, we are saying bearer token. That's what it mentioned there. Now let's get the API key. Okay. But before that, we require a token. Now from where we can get this particular token, the API key. Let's see. So if I go back to my console, sorry, the browser, I will say chat GPT API key. Okay. As soon as I go here, it will take me to this particular page. Okay. Where I can, okay, now it's going somewhere else. Let me go again. Chat GPT API key. Yeah, this is the one. Platform.openai.com API keys. You can see we have the option to create a new key, or we can use existing keys. Okay. But before this generating access API key, I wish to go back to my incognito browser. Okay. So suppose if I'm going here and log in, I will be logging in my another email ID. Give me a minute. Okay. Let's log in first. So I'm creating a new account on ChatGPT. Okay. I have to provide my birth date. Great. Continue. Now, as soon as the account gets created, if I wish to have the API key, so we have to tell like personal task, correct? Or I will say skip, no issues, continue. Okay. Now I'm saying generate at GPT API key. Okay. Now as soon as I say this, not interested, great. And here it comes account API key. Okay. Login. Let me log in again with my same account. Continue with Google. Excellent. Now, yep, I came here. Okay. So now if I wish to create a new API key or the secret key, I will be clicking on this and I will say API key, for example, create. It will create the API key and we can copy this particular API key and we give it here. Okay. Let's replace. Now you see I have a URL. I have a body where I'm asking you are a helpful assistant. Summarize the causes of the French Revolution in 3 bullet points. Okay. Let's send the request and see. You will see we are able to get the response. Role as assistant. Okay, ChatGPT model it used is this one. And if you see the content, social inequalities. So it has provided these pointers. Okay, every pointer is separated by \n. Okay, so this is how we can integrate with ChatGPT using API. And that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I will be coming up with more videos on calling ChatGPT through Python using API key, also programming tips. So make sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.